Well, welcome back to Afternoon Express. It is a Monday, and indeed a Mommy Monday at that. NutriKids believes in giving our little ones the nutrition that they need with their wonderful range of nutritional products for toddlers. This afternoon, we chat with local dietitian Lisa Stander on the importance of giving our kids the right nutrients and how we can include these foods into their daily diet. And it's good to have you back with us in the loft, because every time you're here, it feels like we learn so much.
Oh, so sweet of you to say.
So today we're going to be looking through the different food groups, right?
Yes.
So let's get started.
Absolutely. So on this side, you have your proteins with your beans, eggs, also your chicken, meat, fish, all of those would be included in the protein section.
And vital to include in a child's diet, I'd imagine. And how do you go about incorporating these? Sandwiches, stews, in any way that you can?
In any way, and as many as possible different ways, because we want our kids to be exposed to different textures, and it's also good for their development. So as many ways possible, basically.
Stunning. Then do we stay away from carbs?
Oh no, please no, yeah. Variety is key, like we said. Carbs so important for growing little bodies. Also, they need it so much for energy and growing and learning and everything. So no staying away from carbs, please.
Okay, but if you are going to use rice, let's see if you use the brown rice here. So the higher the GI, or lower the GI, the better, correct?
Totally, yeah.
Okay,
But
cool.
especially in the very beginning, you can go normal
A little bit
rice.
normal GIs. Got you. And then fats is such an interesting one that people always tend to ignore. They feel like fat should be avoided.
Oh, and that's such a common mistake. But these are all beautiful, healthy fats. We have avo, peanut butter, olive oil, and so important also for neurodevelopment. So those brains need the fat.
Okay. And then also in terms of fats, I mean, you talk about neurodevelopment. Omega is always quite a big thing that's mentioned.
Absolutely.
Where can we get other sources of fats like omegas into our systems?
Omega-3, the most amazing source would be your fatty fish. So like your sardines or salmon or fresh tuna, those sorts of ones.
Stunning. Okay, cool. So do not ignore the fat. Fats are really good for you, especially for neurodevelopment. And then dairy is another interesting one, especially for young kids where you're trying to figure out their intolerances and things. Dairy is such a great way to help kids grow.
Absolutely. And also new research says that we need to introduce allergenic foods sooner to lower the risk of developing allergies. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what kind of dairies do you have here and where can they be incorporated?
These are the milks and the plain yogurts. Great to make milkshakes with the plain yogurt, you know, with the seasonal fruits and getting those veggies and things in there.
We call them smoothie, Mom and Dad. Yeah,
But milkshakes just sound so much
better.
yummier, yeah. And then, of course, the fruits and veggies.
Okay. Now, what's the most important rule with fruits and veg? Is it diversity of color? Is it the texture changes? What should we be playing around with when it comes to incorporating fruits and veg into our kids' diets?
A colorful plate is always a sign of a healthy plate, but variety. And I also think seasonality, you know, shopping in season is so important.
Yeah. So you said that everyone always says you must have a portion of vegetables in your plate, or you must have 3 apples a day and keeps the doctor away or something. Do you have a specific thumb rule when it comes to kids and growing up, and how many pieces of fruit they should be eating in a day, and how much vegetables they should be incorporating into their diet?
No hard and fast rules. Every child is different, and if a child doesn't like fruit and veg at all, you're going to have a hard time getting in the 5 a day or whatever.
Yes.
So for me, it's all about just keeping the atmosphere relaxed to help a child feel safe with experimenting with new foods.
Stunning. Lisa, thank you very, very much. It's good to see that all of these different factors need to be incorporated into a diet. Your proteins, your carbs, your fats, your dairies, and then what is your fruit and vegetables. And trying to do it all at the same time, I'm sure it can be quite overwhelming. So if you want any more details, hopefully you can hop over to our website, afternoonexpress.co.za. Thank you very, very much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thanks so much for having me.
Absolute pleasure. With Clover NutriKids, it's easy to please your fussy little ones at home. With the range of tasty nutritional yogurts, instant full cream milk, and 3 fun flavors of fruit nectar blend, NutriKids is set on providing a foundation of a healthy development for toddlers from the ages of around 3 to 8 years, which is really good for mom and even better for the kids.
NutriKids. Good for mum, way better for kids. Made with love by Clover.